This video will discuss point names with the template library. The point names are very important in the template library, and we recommend that you have a good set of standard point names. They're important for two reasons. One, that the point name reflects on the elements that get created from those points. For example, if I hover over this edge of pavement, it's saying EOPR, and if I go and look at that template, you'll see that the point in the template is EOPR. So whatever you name the points here in the template are reflected to the names of the geometric elements that get created in the design file. And that helps you troubleshoot issues or check which points are creating the geometry in your file. Another reason that point names are important is because the annotation of cross sections can be based on the point names. So it would go in and annotate the elevation at the edge of pavement based on the name EOPR. The template library provides a point names list. So if I click on the Create Template icon, open up the Create Template dialog, right under the path to the template library there's a point name list. When I double click on that, it brings up a point name list. And this gives you the ability to define a set of standard point names and the feature definition that gets applied when those point names are used. For example, if I bring up my dynamic settings dialog, I would have the ability to define the point name from that standard list. So that point list here will show up anytime you either create a point or even if you edit a point's properties and want to rename a point, you can choose from that list. And when you choose a point, it not only chooses that point, but notice how it'll override that feature definition. Now I'm going to close this rather than save that change. Just wanted to show you how that reflects. So that will allow you to apply a point name from a standard list and the feature definition that applies. So this kind of ties back into a previous video where we showed the feature definitions for point and components. If you do go in and rename a feature definition or change a path, you'll have to remember to come back to this point list and update this as well. For example, if I had changed one of these, I would come in here, select the point, and then I could choose which feature definition I want to assign to that and then click change. Or if I wanted to create a new point name and then give it a feature definition of, we'll say we're creating a curb there, then I can add that point to the list like this. So it gives you an opportunity to build and maintain that standard point name list. And this completes the video on template point names.